After being away for a while, I found myself quite rusty and facing a creative wall. I wanted to make a good review, but I just didn't know what about. So after browsing around, I found a small little game that piqued my interest. Life of Pixel. It is simple, light, and colorful. Perfect. Life of Pixel is an unknown little platform game by Super Icon Ltd, released on October 22, 2014. It is something of a mini video game museum in playable form, allowing you to play through different generations of video game history. From black and white to color, from solid to shading, this game attempts to emulate the graphics of vintage consoles and computers, ranging from something as simple as an Atari 2600 to an Amiga 500, each with their own little quirks added for flavor and represented as accurately as possible. However, it is pretty obvious that the developers took certain liberties here and there to make the game conform to more modern standards. I know one thing for sure, the 2600 didn't look this good. This would be a more accurate representation actually. Kick ass. That's all. The music for this game is pretty damn fantastic, and the further you go, the better it gets. It has great chip tunes that not only sound amazing but also emulate the sound chips of the machine you're using. The sound effects are pretty adequate as well and fit the game well, although some of the effects used are ripped straight out of Nintendo consoles. I don't know how they're gonna react to that. There's not a whole lot to say here, as it is quite self-explanatory. It is a platform game similar to Super Meat Boy. You're the little pixel and your objective is to open the door at the end of the stage by collecting every gem in each stage. It is a nice game that reminds us of simpler times when high scores mattered and video games were nothing more than 5-minute affairs. As you progress through the areas, new hazards as well as items, enemies, and mechanics appear, keeping everything fresh and challenging. There are about 13 different systems to choose from, with 3 of them being hidden. Some of the stages have secrets as well, like small special gems that you can find as well as fruit. I personally recommend getting them all if you want to play the 3 hidden systems. The good news is that once you pick it up, you keep it, even if you die in the stage, which brings me to my next point. This game is not perfect, and it has quite a few things that can make it pretty frustrating. For starters, the game can get pretty hard at times and some stages can get a little long. You have unlimited lives, but if you die, you gotta pick up every gem all over again, save for the special ones. Some gems are located in places that require precise jumping, and sadly this game isn't really that tight with controls. Your jump high is difficult to control as it is pretty finicky, so you'll be dying a lot of unfair deaths at times because you jumped too high and ended up on some spikes that just happen to be in the ceiling. The double jump is also a strange beast, as it is determined by momentum rather than something static. What this means is that your second jump will be either too powerful or too weak depending on your timing, and this can lead to some frustrating moments. However, these are just minor complaints, and after spending some time with the game, the weird physics become second nature. Since this is a pixel-based game, it works well on just about every PC you try it on. As always, I'm running it on 512 MB of VRAM, 2 GB of RAM, and a Core 2 Duo processor. 1080p, no slowdown. Sometimes it's better to just go back to the basics, and this game knows that well. It doesn't offer anything too spectacular, but it didn't want to. It just wanted to give you a little nostalgia rush and something fun to play on a lazy afternoon, and it succeeded at it. So get this game if you care for it. You can't go wrong for the asking price. Hey, how you like that video? I hope you liked it quite a lot because there are more coming up. I'm starting college soon, so I'm probably not gonna have as much time as I used to, but I will try to keep everything updated, at least on the weekends. So stay tuned for more videos. Also, we have a Patreon now, so if you care for the channel and you want to donate a little bit of money to me, then that would be greatly appreciated. Donate and you could possibly get a free game. So hey, keep that in mind, you know? I give out freebies to people who donate money, which is kinda weird, but it's there. Also, you can follow me on my social networks if you want to stay in contact with me, and if you want to see more content on your feed every week, then you can subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm glad to be back. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and make sure to play a lot of good games. Bye.